The second stage begins at full cervical dilation, or 10 centimeters, and ends when your baby is born. You can expect stronger contractions, rectal pressure, and a powerful urge to bear down. Often, you'll know it's time to start pushing if you experience strong rectal pressure, like you need to have a bowel movement or poop. You may also feel an overwhelming urge to bear down, sudden shaking or trembling, or a wave of intense emotions like, I can't do this anymore. These signs typically mean that the baby is low in your birth canal and your body is gearing up for effective pushing. Some people start pushing right when they're fully dilated, especially if they have a strong urge or there's a medical reason like fetal distress to expedite delivery. Others choose to labor down, meaning they wait 20 to 30 minutes, sometimes even longer, up to an hour, before actively pushing. This can give the baby time to descend naturally, save your energy if you do not feel the strong urge to push yet. If you have an epidural, you might not feel a strong urge to push right away, and that's perfectly fine. Your body is still working very hard with each contraction, helping to move the baby lower and lower in the birth canal. Use this time to rest, gather your energy before active pushing. Both approaches can be valid depending on the clinical context, your comfort, and your preference. And if laboring down feels like something you'd like to try, definitely discuss it with your provider. According to ACOG, a first-time mom can push up to 3 hours and up to 4 with an epidural, while a mom who's birthed before may push for 2 hours and up to 3 with an epidural. First-time moms may push longer because their bodies are adapting to childbirth for the first time, while experienced moms often have shorter pushing stages due to prior stretching of the tissue. They've just done it before. Epidurals can extend pushing time slightly by reducing sensation and muscle contraction, but these time frames are normal and allow for the natural pace of birth. But once we go beyond that, it's considered prolonged, and we may need to adjust strategies or consider interventions. So you might hear this and think, what? 3 or even 4 hours to push? Like, oh my God, there is no way I can do that. But trust me, you absolutely can. That's why I'm thrilled that you're here to learn these techniques so you can push effectively. And if it does take longer, you'll have the skills and confidence to push your baby out effectively. One of the most powerful ways to understand why certain pushing strategies work is to see how the baby moves through the pelvis. The pelvis isn't rigid. It shifts and it opens as the baby descends. And by watching this demonstration, you'll get clarity on different positions, timing, and pushing approaches and how they can make a real difference. During labor, your pelvic joints loosen and allow slight movement and rotation. This flexibility, aided by your hormones, helps widen the birth canal so that your baby can rotate and descend more easily. During labor, your baby's head first engages or drops into your pelvis, getting ready for birth. And once you're fully dilated or 10 centimeters, most of your pushing helps to move the baby lower through the birth canal. We track progress using the baby's station, which compares the baby's head to your ischial spines, the bony bumps on each side of the pelvis. As the station number gets more positive, the baby descends further, making your pushing more effective. During the crowning stage of pushing, the baby's head begins to show at the opening of the birth canal. As you can see, crowning is when the widest part of the baby's head appears at the vaginal opening. You'll often feel a strong stretch or a ring of fire, sometimes even a burning sensation due to all of this pressure. The head stretches the perineum, and this is when we're going to guide you to push slowly using short, controlled breaths and short pushes so the tissue can stretch more gradually. As the baby's head is born, it will restitute or turn to one side. Then, at this point, your provider will have you give one big strong push to deliver the shoulders and the rest of the baby's body. And once you're there, the baby is born. You are only going to push during the peak of the contraction. By combining the strength of the contraction with your pushing effort, you can help bring the baby down more effectively. So when you start to feel a contraction coming on, start to get into your pushing position. Take a few deep breaths and get ready. As this contraction builds in intensity, you will start pushing. During pushing, it's important to focus all of your energy downward through your pelvis as if you're having a bowel movement or pooping. It's just the easiest way to remember it. This technique engages the correct muscles, your abdominals and your pelvic floor muscles, helping effectively move the baby down. Avoid straining in your face or upper body as it can waste energy and cause unnecessary fatigue. Instead, direct your strength to your lower body, bearing down with intention and control to make each push as productive as possible. You are going to aim for about 3 long, focused pushes for each contraction. It's hard work, so make each push count. When the contraction eases, take a break. This rest is crucial to conserving energy. Use this time to sip water or an electrolyte drink. Close your eyes and consciously soften your pelvic floor muscles.
Let's demonstrate a pushing set right here. So I'm going to get into a side lying position, and remember, we're only going to push during a contraction. So we'll say I'm pushing in the bed. Again, I'm going to have all my pillows here to support. To get in a side lying position, my bottom knee is straight, and I'm going to get into a comfortable position before this contraction and just kind of wait until I start feel one building up. Okay, I feel one building. I'm gonna get my mind right that I'm ready to take on this next contraction to bring baby closer. I'm gonna lift up this top knee and pull backwards to help open my pelvis. You're gonna bring your chin to your chest, curl over the belly, and I'm gonna take some big pushes. Big deep breath in, and all the energy through the bottom. And push, 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 push. About to get that third strong push with this contraction. Push. Okay, contraction's ending. I'm gonna take my break. Let this top knee relax, help soften your face, your shoulders, and get ready for the next one.
If you have an epidural, you might not feel when a contraction is happening, but don't worry, your provider and support team will monitor your contractions using a TOCO monitor and guide you on when to push. Using effective breathing and pushing techniques can make a significant difference. Now let's explore specific pushing positions to find the best option for you and your baby during the second stage of labor.